What's up, guys? So we are here live from the Amelia Island Concours, probably one of the best shows in the world, and it's an honor to be showing 5 cars today. Want to give you guys a little bit of a sort of a look. We gave you a teaser of the Countach on our channel last week, and this is the official public unveiling of this car, which has completely, I would say, turned heads. It's sort of a conversation piece if you love supercars. And look at her in all her glory, 187 miles. And I would say, listen, you never come to these events expecting to win an award, but I told everybody this car was gonna win an award, and it did. So it was best in class for 80s supercars, and it's so deserving. It really is. I can't tell you guys how proud I am of this car. We actually, I don't know if we talked about this last week, but we kept it on its original tires just to show how original this car is. And we've learned so much about this car. We've learned about the color of the calipers. We've learned a lot of details that you wouldn't normally see on a Countach, just because this car is so dead original. Original factory plastic seat covers on the seats. The paint came out completely beautiful. And my brother Ray and John Hooper did an incredible job servicing this car. We even did things where, like normally, example, we don't want to pull the engine on this car. We don't want to do too much. We don't even want to rebuild the carbs because they literally are the way it left the factory, and it's running incredible. We fired it up, and it's just so strong. If you look at a few of the details, and Ray and John did an incredible job on this car. So even the hose clamps, the guys did an incredible job making sure they were all the original hose clamps. We had to change the hoses, obviously, but in that process, you want to make sure all those details are perfect. We were actually going to change the exhaust, but the exhaust is completely original, untouched. And if you look at sort of details like the rear license plate holder, nothing was ever drilled or screwed into there. And it's just so good. All of the zinc coating that you never see, the hood latch, the smog pump, the latch is there. It's just absolutely insane, and it's a crowd favorite, and it's an honor to have shown it. And next to the stunning blue Countach that we brought is the famous Mansell F40. I think we've talked about this car, we've driven this car, but exciting for the current owner of this car. He let us bring it out here to display. He actually won the Amelia Award for supercars, so huge honor. That's 2 awards down of the 5 cars. And follow me, this is not our car, but beautiful M1 from a good friend Dirk. And then this is a car that we had sold about 6 months ago. Stunning low mileage XJ220. It never made it to our website or social media, so we're gonna have to get Albert to take photos of that because it really is a gem. And it's an honor that the new owner let us bring it here to share with all of you. Venturi, I think my good friend Matthew, Cultivated Collector, sold this car. The French F40, and then new to us, we actually used to own this car, and we recently took it on trade, which is super exciting. I am insanely in love with this car. I think I told you guys that we are going to do a test drive video because it's one of the few cars, I wouldn't say one of the few cars, but one of many cars that has given me goosebumps every time I drive it. And this is our Diablo GT. I mean, look at it. It's absolutely, I think there's something about this color too, the Grigio color. You sort of see the lines and the way the light hits it. 4,700 miles, one of probably 8 or 9 Diablo GTs in the US, so very rare car. There's a few interesting options. It came with the race seats from the factory. You could have also gotten the comfort seats. And this one, best in class for 90s supercar class. So an honor to see this car win, and just so special. I think most people don't even, in the US, don't even know what a Diablo GT is. So I think it's important to share these cars, you know, with the car community, enthusiast collectors. And then, one of my favorites here, a few little leaves as we're under a tree, but one of my favorites, we have never publicly shown this car. If you remember, this car was part of the Time-Capsule collection. Go back to the video, maybe like it, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. but this is one of the best LM002 examples that I've ever seen in my life. It was part of a very interesting collection of preservation cars. This incredible car is original paint, original interior. It's still on its original tires. And what we've done, and I really have to sort of take my hat off to the entire team. Gio jumped in and basically finished an incredible service. Last minute, John Hooper made sure the car was running perfect. We had an issue with 2 fuel regulators. And then the entire team, Steven, Sean, who's not part of our team yet, but Steven did an incredible job preparing the final details of this car and making sure we presented it truly the way it deserves to be presented. 1,200 miles, things like the stickers are still original on the wheels. You look at the interior, and it's just absolutely fantastic car. And really, I think what's so special about this car is, most LM002 examples when they were new went to guys like Mike Tyson, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger. They lived very, very rough lives. That's the exact opposite of what this car basically lived. It was well loved by its owner for many years and just so complete. So it's an honor to show it here for the first time publicly, and we're going to keep showing this car more and more and more. But man, what a weekend. Again, I have to thank the entire team. Chris, I actually didn't even get to mention that Chris from our team did the massive service on the XJ220 in the last week. So the XJ220 on display, he did an engine out, fuel bladder service. So our team just killed it, man. Leaving here with 3 awards is a complete honor. It's a complete exciting moment. Steven, Sean, John Hooper, Ray, Gio, and Chris, love you guys. Thank you so much. But don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you guys for your love and support and all of your comments. Always wishing us well in support of what we do.